Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I'm T-shirt Mama, aka Katrina. T-shirt of the day. First stop is Dragon at Heart with a figment outline. So I just wanted to kind of talk about Amelia for a little bit. Recently, we are getting new things for her, starting new things, trying to acquire new things. Because as anyone knows with kids are not cheap. So I found some screaming deals on Facebook Market that I thought I'd show you guys. And then just kind of talk about some of her changes. So here's the little bean playing with her toys. So yeah, I'm gonna flip the camera around so you guys can see all of the cool things that I got, and then I will flip it back and we can chat about some of her growth. It's been like 3 months since I've done like an update, so time to give you guys an update on this little girl. Since this little bean is playing so nicely right now, I thought I'd show her off. She's loving this new table toy that we got her. So like there's like an alligator, giraffe, a lion. That red thing is an elephant. Whoa, see, and she can bounce. A monkey, and then there's a frog over here. She loves looking at it all because it all will move as she's bouncing. I thought I'd get eye level with the little bean so you guys could see her as I was talking about her. Who's that? That's you. She can see herself in the camera. Okay, so anyway, this little bean is almost 4 months old. She's over 2 feet tall. She's 16.5 pounds. She's so close to being able to sit up on her own. What else about you, Amelia? What else about you? Say, I'm so tall that I can't fit into 6 months clothing. I need 6 to 9 months. I'm about to size out of diapers, size 2. Gonna need to go up to size 3 really soon. I love looking at myself in the camera. I love bouncing. So that's kind of her little update real quick. We got this table on sale and it's great. And I got her a new changing table because she was so tall. She didn't work for the other one, or the other one didn't work for her. It also really didn't work for our space. And we're looking for a new crib because the one we had was a crib changing table combo, which sounds great, and it was for a while. She's too tall. My husband's a giant, so I guess I should have guessed that eventually she was going to get too big for it. I just didn't think at 3 months she'd get too big for it. And then on Facebook Market, we were able to find a screaming deal of a whole bunch of baby snacks, baby food. So I'm gonna show a whole bunch of the stuff that I got for her, probably after she goes down for a nap, because she's starting to look a little sleepy. And I'll go over what I bought for her and what I found on Facebook Market, and show off a cookbook that I got, because after I kind of sample like what she likes for food, what consistencies it needs to be for the age that she's at. Her music just turned off, so I turned it back on. Forgot what I was talking about. What was Mama talking about? Oh, the cookbook. As soon as I know more about like what she likes to eat, the consistencies they need to be at, I'm going to make all of her food that she eats at home, and then I'll just have the jars for like when we're going out and about. So yeah, I'm gonna show off all of those things as she continues to tucker herself out. And then nap time. Not sure if nap time's gonna happen before I show you or after. She'll let us know though. So I thought I'd start with some of the stuff that she uses now and then some of just like the items that we're going to need. So this is the formula that we use. We tried just the normal Silmac and it worked for a while, and then she got a little bit fussy after each feeding, so we switched to this and she's been doing great with it. These ice cube trays I read on Pinterest are amazing for freezing individual portions of baby food, so I bought that for her. Then I have some baby spoons all set and washed up. A sippy cup, which I know she's kind of far away from that, but it does say 4 months, so I just took it out. And then I have some Take and Toss was the brand, but it's basically just like sippy cups and bowls, snack cups, all with lids, forks, and spoons, so that when she starts snacking, we have plenty of containers for her. And this was that baby food book that I was talking about. I want to use as much homemade baby food as I can for her. When we're out and about, we probably will take jarred food with us, like those little pouches and things like that. But for the most part, I want us to use what I make for her, just because it's a little bit better for her, a little bit healthier. So I bought this book just to kind of get some ideas on consistency, how much water, how much formula you mix into some stuff. And then I figured this one would be a good one because it goes all the way up to good toddler foods. So yeah, just figured I would try that. She's still having a blast over here with her toys, bouncing away. And this little pile her grandfather bought for her for Easter. Obviously, being a little baby, she can't have candy yet, so he got her some snacks. So some oatmeal, some prunes, green beans, and sweet potatoes. That was all from her papa. And this little spread here is stuff I got from Facebook Market. I'm showing you just a small selection because this is the stuff I already organized. That was going to be for her up next, like first, because we have a lot of bananas and pears. So pears, and just to show an expiration if I can find it. Let's show this one. This one's bananas. But good until August. She'll definitely eat it by then, and if not, this was all crazy good deal, so I will just toss it if I can't get to it in time, or see if one of my mama friends can use it before I can. So all of these are completely sealed. Expiration is all far away. They're all for like summer, July. They're all far away. Let's see what the date is. July again. So all of these are totally good and totally sealed. So just as a recap, this is the stuff we're going to use up first, and then this will be the next little section along with the stuff her grandfather bought her. Alright, so this is some of like the oatmeal, baby cereals, rice, that kind of stuff that I was able to get for her. Again, all through Facebook Market. I'm going to tell you the price for everything you're seeing at the end. And all the expiration dates are great. Everything's sealed. October 21, September 21, January 22. All these dates are really far. This little bean's like, I want to try them. I don't want them down there. I want to try them. So this is the second half of the jarred food that I got from the Facebook Market. This is all stage 2, so I had it all laid down in the bottom of this bin. All of it is dated for pretty far away. Let's see. What does that say? September 22. It's all sealed. We got some pears. Or let's see this guy. November 21. Some apples. We've got some variety of stuff in here too, like carrots, sweet corn, and pumpkin. So this will be good to kind of learn the next step up for consistency and like what tastes good for her mixed together. Somebody's done. I think I gotta scoop her up. So this is all of the baby food I have, and this is everything I got from Facebook Market except for those 3 jars and 1 thing of oatmeal that my dad, her grandfather, gave us. Happy babies, happy babies. And I got all of this from one lady on Facebook Market. It was 47 jars, or like these little cups, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 bags or boxes, whatever, of oatmeal cereals for $20. For $20. If you are comfortable with it, Facebook Market is the way to go. You can get some screaming good deals. I couldn't even believe that this is all that lady wants. One of these is like $6.99. 1 jar, like $1.30. Really, really amazing deal. So I highly recommend it. Obviously, check the expirations, confirm everything's sealed. If it doesn't pop when you're opening it, throw it away. Don't give it to them. All these like jarred ones like this, they'll make that popping noise. But crazy good deals if you can find them. The little bean even fell asleep over there. She worked so hard. Alright guys, so I have no issues admitting when I am wrong, and before I publish this I wanted to jump on, make sure I stated I was wrong. I looked it up. Those canisters, let me just show you which ones I'm talking about. Right here, these, like the rice, the cereals, those run about $2.25. Okay, so I was wrong, and I admit to it. I thought they were way more than they were, but I still got a screaming deal. I paid $20 for all of that food that I just showed you. $2.25 times 10 plus 47 jars of food is, give or take, you might be able to find some on sale and stuff like that from the stores, but about $70. $70 of baby food that I got for $20. That's $50 saved. Look at that little bean. She just fell asleep. I'll move her as soon as I'm done with this. I don't want her to get a stiff neck, but she is gonna love all of these snacks, and if she doesn't, that's okay, because I got it for so cheap. If you're comfortable with it, I highly recommend it, even if it's not for baby food, if it's for other things. But formula, baby food, jarred food, diapers, wipes, furniture, toys, anything you can wash really well through your wash machine, or is tough plastic like the thing she's in now that you can Lysol and scrub down, like her changing table that I'll show you guys that I bought from Facebook Market. I highly recommend. I don't see anything wrong with it, and if you are on the fence, if you can clean it, you can probably get it from Facebook Market. Just my thoughts and opinions on it. You don't have to take it. If you're not comfy with it, don't do it. Don't do it. But if you're comfortable with the idea of saving that kind of money, I highly, highly recommend it. Because I just got a changing table for $40. I sold her dresser for $40. So I got a changing table for $0. Because I already had that dresser. It's worth it. It's totally worth it if you can find the right deal. So that's my rant about saving money. I'll go back to my normal happy peppy self, but if you guys are comfortable with it, I highly recommend Facebook Market or anything like that, finding it from someone who's trying to sell it because they overbought. You might as well give them some of the money back so that they didn't totally lose out and so that you gain some stuff. Because $20 for $70 worth of food works for me. $0 for a changing table works for me. Anything that I can't wash, I won't buy. So like the changing table pad, I didn't take that. I can't go through my wash machine. I'm not taking that. I got her a new one, and I still wiped it down from the store. But if you can send it through your wash machine, or you can Lysol that crap, I recommend it. So I'm going to put all this stuff back up, and I will show you that changing table right now. Hopefully I can get that little bean into something a little more comfortable so she can take a good nap. Alright guys, so this was that changing table I was just talking about. So it's a changing table and dresser combo, which is awesome because her room is tiny and we would not have enough room for changing table and dresser. It just doesn't work in here. It's already like very crowded in here. So I'm gonna have to figure out something because pretty soon she's gonna get too big for that bassinet and gonna need to start sleeping in a crib. So somehow I have to also get a rocker in this room, and I'll do a quick span for you afterwards so you can see how tiny it is. But today I just got this all set up. So this was the thing I did buy from Target. I bought it. It's brand new. I still wiped it down. I could have probably bought this on Facebook Market, but I didn't want to wait. I wanted to get it all set up and start using it. And between the dresser, the changing table combo thing, was $40. That was $30, and then a changing cover for it was like 10-ish, I think, 10 or 15. All of that is still less than just this would have been brand new. Especially since I sold her dresser that we were using for the same price that I got this one for. So if you're a stay-at-home mom, I really recommend doing this because you can swap out the stuff that you got at the beginning for things that you're realizing work better for you and your space and for your baby, because you don't really know what you need until they're here, and this works so much better for us. This is what we were using and it's great, but it just doesn't work for our space. Look at how close we are to the door. It's very crowded in here, so we're hoping to get a normal size crib, and so this whole chunk just won't be here. So this whole thing, the changing table side, is all empty and all in here. Her dresser's not even in my house anymore. It's already sold and gone. So I just need to find a crib, and it will still stay in this little cubby over here below her name, or I might switch it and put the crib where the changing table is and the changing table over here. I'm not exactly sure how I want it to work yet, but baby steps. We'll figure that out when it's all here. So back to the changing table. I totally recommend this. This thing's great, especially with the belts, because this kid is on the move. So I have like pajamas, socks, shoes up here. Obviously I need to do laundry for her because I don't have a lot of pajamas left. Then I have onesies and shirts. All of her coats and pants. And then this bottom drawer is, very full. Blankets, and then these are like all the papers that come with all of the baby things that we bought, because a lot of them had like warranties for like a year, so I just saved everything. Over here, I have some diapers. I just, sort of the top's not very cluttered. And then just some backup things, some Tylenol, some soaps, shampoos, yeah, just first aid baby stuff, extra diapers again so it's not super cluttered up here. This is the stuff we use all the time. Some diaper rash cream, some normal lotion, some saline to get those boogers out, the booger ball. I love this. I know this is probably silly to some parents, but I love this. What is this even called? Bumco. I don't mind getting that stuff on my hands. It's not a texture thing, or I just don't want to touch it. It smooths it out better than my hands can. What else do we have down here? Her brush, a comb, nail clippers. I think this stuff works amazing. Calming Massaging Balm. That's the brand. I don't think my camera is good enough to zoom in on those words for you, but it's got like essential oils in it and it helps her fall asleep, and it's great. Germex for after wiping that little bum, and then some vapor wipes, basically things to get those boogies out if the ball isn't working. So that's our regular. She's got her little Pooh Bear piggy bank. That was mine when I was a kid. And then some wipes. This wipe package is almost empty. That's why I have a second one. And then I buy everything in bulk. So before you guys judge me on all of these wipes, a case of wipes is a lot of wipes for one baby, but eventually I'm going to use them. So that's wipes on the top there. Got a couple wipes down here. I know I have different brands that I didn't buy in bulk, but those were given to me, so I'm using them up because they're smaller packages in my diaper bag. Some swimmies and some diapers that she's in right now, the size. And it all fits in here. And if I had organized it even a little bit better, more would have fit in here. Or I can get another shelf to really organize it, but that's fine. This is all of her diapers that were given to us. She just doesn't like binkies, so I'm going to return this package. I did buy those, but all of these, there's no way she's going to fit into them. And as another saving tip, Target, if Target sells it, which they sell all of these things, and they run out of, and they go out to the next size, and these packages are not open, they will take them back. You have to get a gift card, and it's not for all Targets, it's just for the Target that you've turned it to. And you can swap it for things that you need. So they'll give you a gift card for that specific Target for all of this. And you can get the next size elbow diapers, formula, wipes, clothes, whatever it is that you need. It doesn't even have to be for the baby, anything that Target sells. Her dirty laundry, how exciting. My stockpile of diapers. This little bit of clothes just won't fit her quite yet. It's too big for her. I don't know how this turned into a nursery tour, but I guess we'll do that. Some more diapers that someone gave us. That's her bedding up there. Some Winnie the Pooh decorations. Some toys for her. The toy box is actually half full with clothes for the next size up. I had already washed that stack because that's just straight up 9 months, so it's a little too big for her. Her bookshelf, that says Amelia's holiday money. I just remember as a kid trying to put dollars in that piggy bank, and it was so hard to get them out that it wasn't worth it. So I'm just going to put her dollars in an envelope for her until we set up like a bank account or something, because her great-grandmother and her grandmother for each holiday mail her $1 with a card. All of her books. Again, we went over toys already. She's got some gray curtains up. This crib we're going to get rid of, but we do really like this mobile. And then obviously when she's sleeping in here, we won't have stuffed animals, but her collection of stuffed animals is already pretty big. This cow actually is one of those poles, and it will sing to her instead. So that blanket, I don't even know how old that blanket is. It was my parents, so yeah. And then what else we got in here that we can show off? Oh, how about this? It's one of those foam ones, and each one of the center pictures pops out, so it's like a puzzle for them. See, this one's kind of coming out, so. Yeah, and Lightning McQueen, so it goes with the Disney theme. Well, if you guys made it through all of that rambling for this long, I'm really proud of you. Thanks for hanging. True friends. This somehow turned into a little bit of a nursery tour. I'm constantly tweaking this nursery. This room is really small, so it's really hard to have it set up right, and I didn't know how to set it up originally. I had no idea what I should do with her space. I had no idea what to do. I had never had a kid before, so I just kind of got everything I thought I would need, things that people told me I would need, and now that I'm like 3.5, 4-ish months into this whole mom thing, I am deciding what works for my daughter and myself, obviously my husband, but I'm the stay-at-home mom, so more me, and just making it work for us. And then all of my rambling with my saving money tips. I won't go over it all again, I promise, but I really do recommend it. If you can clean it, if it's sealed, if it's not expired, use your judgment, obviously, but it's probably fine. I have no problem using it. I have definitely purchased things for myself following those rules and never had an issue. And then sell some stuff. Get rid of the stuff that you were given that you know you're not going to use. That's okay. People give you stuff that worked for them and their baby. That doesn't mean it works for you and your baby. So, just my little ramble session. That's everything I wanted to discuss with you guys, I guess, with my baby. Have a good one, everybody. Subscribe for more videos if you like my rambling spiels. Bye-bye.